So I'm sitting in the CJ 4.28 Avenger. Now the reason why I've gone with a boat like this, because I've had the 3.7s for a long time now, and don't get me wrong, the 3.7 Nomad sits on the top of the rooftop perfectly, the 20 goes on the back, but sometimes I was just looking for that little bit extra room when we go up the creeks, or we want to do a bit of a trip, you know, and I thought maybe we should have a crack of the sort of medium range that CJ make. This little straight-sided tinny, and that's what they call it, a straight-sided tinny, which means the sides are a plate alloy. They haven't got like that ridge bent or folded into them to give them the strength. They use the plate thickness to give it the strength. Now this hull is made up of what they call the Adrenalin Hull. So they've got this unique shape where it's got a really sharp entry at the front, but then also sort of flattens out at the back, so you get that stability at rest. Now it's got some massive big spray chines up the front there. So when you do cut through that chop, the spray that comes up gets deflected back down by those big chines. So overall, you know, it should be a fairly dry boat in sort of semi-rough, choppy conditions. Now, I've also got a storage box up the front. I've got a full sort of deck in the middle here, and underfloor is a fuel tank. And then I've also got rear storage at the back here where I can put extra fuel tanks. There's heaps of storage around. It's got a bait tank. You'll notice that it's got a wide double gunnel for strength. It's got bow rails, and then up the front there is a platform to put an electric motor. There's an anchor well. So it's got all those little bits and pieces where you store things. It's got some rod holders on the side there with some pockets. It's got a battery, it's got a bilge pump. And of course you can move the seats around. There's a couple of little holes for the seats to sit in. So overall it's a sort of really ergonomical boat. I think it's going to be a very, very good top-end type tough tinny. And I reckon it's going to go really well on our next adventures.